The following is a presentation of the Icar Sports Network on YouTube. Enjoy the race. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Daytona Speedway for the first race of the 2017 Icar Busch Series season. As they hit the high banks of Daytona, the first time this series has been ran since around 2010. So this has been a 7-year absence for this series, and now it has finally came back to Icar. Should be a very exciting race here as you see the cars going around the track in practice. As got 15 drivers here that showed up. So it should be a very exciting race, and they're probably about to qualify, so we're going to eventually break down into our grid. Should be very exciting. And now we're going to break down our starting grid here for this 50 lap opening race of the season. Row number 1, pole sitter Jonathan Wall, Icar Series champion for Cup Series for last year, starting the season on the pole. He is alongside Ronnie Head, who made his full-time series return last year, and probably one of the original people to actually run in Icar's first rendition of the Busch Series back 7 years ago. Row number 2 is filled with Timothy Hamlet and Gerald Harper, the creator of the new Busch Series. So he should be very happy with the turnout and that we've got things going. Row number 3, Fernando Diaz and Donald Kendrick, two new people that I really don't know much about, but hopefully maybe by the end of this race we'll know a little bit more about them. Row 4, Dan LaFoe and Ryan Timmel, who came from the Icar Xfinity Series. Ran with us there for a while there. Had a little bit of success. Row number 5, Jonathan Christopher and Brian Wright, who could say he was the last person to win the Icar race here, an Icar Busch Series race back in September, the last race, which was Daytona. So he might be able to back it up and win again. Row number 6 here, Tommy Anderson, and making his return to iRacing in general, John Eric Diekman, who did run in the Icar Busch Series back in 2010, so another guy who used to run there. Your next row is filled with Patrick Langley and Michael Berger, who was fast in practice but didn't really do anything in qualifying, so we'll see how he stacks up. And rounding out the 15-car field in car number 15 is Joseph Moss. So again, an exciting grid here today as the cars are fixing to roll off the line. And now the cars are fixing to roll out here to take the green flag in this 50-lap race here. They should be very close on fuel, but I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be a caution come out at some point. So, might have to bear with me here. Again, Jonathan Wall won the Icar Cup Series championship last season, edging out Rusty Capel for the championship win. A lot of unknowns here and how these guys are going to race. A lot of these people know each other. The other ones don't. They haven't ran with each other in a while also, so a lot of factors here. And if any of you people watching would like to join, we are running this in the hosted sessions in iRacing Monday nights starting at 8. We hit Phoenix next week, so just join in, have fun, and hopefully you guys like what you see here. As pace cars are about to duck off. As we get to look at the whole grid there. Or actually, they're just now going down the... Okay, they're ducking off now. Here we go. Green flag is out for the Icar Busch Series season opener. As Wall leads them down turn 1. And it looks like the 21 ducked, Ronnie Head ducked right in there with them. Gerald Harper ducks in now, and here we go. It didn't take them long to hit the bottom, which for some of these guys that run the Cup cars, the bottom is the preferred line. But in these, you could actually run the high line a little bit. As you see Donald Kendrick and Ryan Timmel and Brian Wright on the high side trying to catch these guys. And it looks like coming to the line, it looks like Kendrick led the first lap. And it looks like that high line is clicking a little bit as Kendrick, his right got a little wobbly there. And these guys aren't holding back off the get-go. Oh, we got trouble. That's the 7. And he looks to have heavy damage already. As we see some of them's backed off a little bit from this pack after that. As we got a shot of the 49 on pit road, he is having issues. It looks like he has packed it up and he is done for the day. Jonathan Wall continues to lead. Ronnie Head in second. Gerald Harper in third. And it looks like Patrick Langley is in fourth. Here they go. It looks like they all finally kind of got single file. It looks like Wright trying to make the pass on LaFoe to get him in the top 5. Looks like LaFoe kind of got a run there on the high side by himself. Looks like he's going to have Wright try to attempt to go with him. Ooh, it looks like Harper almost put Patrick down on the yellow line. Patrick goes to the high side now, as him and LaFoe is going to try to make a run at this. And it looks like LaFoe and Patrick there is getting up to Wall. Well, like I said, the high line in these cars will work, which makes this race very exciting. There's a helicopter cam of what we've got right now. There's some cars coming down pit road as you see Wall leading. LaFoe trying to get by him as they scream down the backstretch. There's a live look at Ronnie Head pushing him. You see how close these guys are as Wall trying to be a little defensive here. Oh, Patrick. Looks like Patrick Langley there almost bit the bullet, so to speak. As it kind of jumbled up the guys behind him a little bit. Did kind of break up the high side there a little bit. Now we have Timmel and Wright. They're working together, trying to get by Langley and LaFoe. Oh, Wall almost lost it. What a save. That now puts Ronnie Head in the lead. As Langley there got a little loose again. It looks like Ronnie Head's going to lead this lap. LaFoe second. Harper third. Timmel fourth. It looks like Langley is in fifth. What a save by John Wall, though. That is amazing. Oh, there we go. Trouble. Timmel and Patrick Langley there. Looks like they finally lost it, and that will be your first caution of the race. Whoa. Wright taking a wild ride there. Looks like everybody kind of checked up a little bit. Okay, we're going to take this time to take a short break. Maybe when we come back, we should have pit stops for your Icar Busch Series season. As they catch up to the pace car. Oh, no. It looks like they had trouble woeing down. Looks like Donald Kendrick kind of got the wall trying to hit the brakes. It looks like they're going to use their one fast repair here as the Icar Series will return after these short messages. Ronnie Head leads the field. Hello everybody, figured I'd take this quick spot while we're under the caution period to remind everybody to check out the Icar Sports Network for all your racing and sim sports needs. We've got more than racing, hockey, podcasting, and all. So we'll be back to the race here shortly. Hopefully you like the intro and everything, and like, comment, subscribe to the Icar Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back. We are about to go green here for the after the first caution. That we had a few mishaps there as Kendrick accidentally hit his brakes a little too hard and went toward the wall, collected right, and Christopher is done for the evening. Wright has got his fast repair and is back out there a lap down, along with Kendrick. So, kind of a mess here as we fix the go green. As I said, Wall leading. Harper is second on the outside. Dan LaFoe has worked his way into third, and John Diekman is in fourth there, having a nice quiet run. Here we go as we're fixing to go green. Pace car is off. We are green for the restart. Wall leads them down. As they kind of get a little space here, Harper and Diekman both sneak up behind Wall. LaFoe trying to go to the high side. Or nope, now he backs down as Ronnie heads on the high side. As a shot there of everybody. Scream around. Wall's going to lead this lap. Harper in second. Diekman third. LaFoe. Head. Fourth and fifth. Ooh, LaFoe going back to the high side. Kendrick and LaFoe. Langley, who are both a lap down. It looks like Kendrick will be the first car lap down if the caution comes out. As it looks like they got a lot of momentum with Ronnie Head on the high side right now. His Head's going to make a charge for the lead. Coming to the line. Looks like Ronnie Head led that lap. It looks like LaFoe trying to make it 3 wide here. That's not going to work out. And that's going to be a caution. And caution will be out. This will be the second one today. We're going to go view the replay on that one. Wow. And this is what brought out our second caution, is right on board with Wright. I don't see how he didn't hit him, as you see both drivers wrecking. And those were 2 cars a lap down, so that's going to put Wright, the first car, a lap down. And he will probably get the lucky dog and be back on the lead lap in this strange turn of events. So, nice save by Wright. Again, what a miraculous, avoidance by Wright there, as you saw the 2 cars wreck, as the cars were just starting to catch the pace car. As Ronnie Head in second. Third place belongs to Gerald Harper. Fourth is Diekman, who's had a nice run so far, and oh no, it's over. Wow, it seems like these brakes has been locking up quite a bit here lately, as Diekman just locked it up and got in the wall after I was going to start saying nice stuff about him. It's Diekman, who's not ran since the new dynamic track build. So that's been a while ago, making his comeback, as looks like it might be halted for a bit. Amazing. as it looks like the cars are going down pit road here, as J-Wall is going to lead them in. With that wreck, that's going to give Brian Wright the lucky dog. So he didn't have to stay a lap down long. This pit road seems to be a little bit busy of a place right now. Go ahead and remind you guys, like I said, this is ran in hosted sessions in iRacing. We're going to run these every Monday night, open to anybody that wants to join. We're just going to try to use this to build an audience and maybe give this series a little bit more of a life as we see everybody popping off pit road, as it looks like Gerald Harper beat J-Wall out. Looks like, though, Michael Berger has taken the lead, though, as he started in the rear of the pack here. Looks like 14th, and he has now got it into the lead. So, I haven't heard much of him, and it must be close to being go time here. As we're going to take a short break, and when we return, we'll have the green flag of the Icar Busch Series race at Daytona. We're back here as the lights on the pace car are off. Lap 20, about to get to lap 22 here in a second, as Michael Berger leads the field with Fernando Diaz in second. Third is John Wall. Fourth, Gerald Harper. Fifth, Ronnie Head, and it looks like sixth is Ryan Timmel. Looks like Diekman, after his tumble there, is still going to be seventh. Brian Wright is eighth. I believe Wright is the last car on the lead lap, as Tommy Anderson is ninth. As here we go, the green flag is dropping. And it looks like Diaz spun his tires as he backed up Harper there. Oh, they're in the wall. That's Head and Diaz. Caution will not be out for these guys as they have slid off the racetrack. It looks like Diaz just did not go, as Berger, has remained the lead with Wall, but looks like Harper and them are gaining some steam as he has Diekman right with him, and Wright is right behind them too. Timmel alone on the high side. Looks like Harper's looking to the high side. So we haven't seen a lot of the 5 car here now. Now he's just now started to rear his head. And I figured, Wall or one of them would get him early, but it looks like he's hanging on. As the cars are spread out a little bit, so not much opportunity, as it looks like Wall's heading to the outside. Little push from Harper. But Harper went back low and pushed the 5. And it looks like Wright took a shot. Wright's moving up. And Wright and Wall is working together. Wall drops down with Harper. Harper goes back to the high side as he's got Wall and Wright right with him. And looks like they might get by the 5, and they do. Gerald Harper to the lead. as they both leave right out to dry. It looks like now Wall's trying to take the lead. That didn't last long. They are side by side coming to the trial, but Wall almost loses it. It looks like 6 cars have a shot to win right now. Diekman going to the high side to work with him, and he's got Timmel. Or Timmel goes back to the low side. And push Wall as right, pushed Wall to the lead. As now Wall back to the lead as Diekman and Wright trying to go on the high side. And Diekman was going to go back low, and it looks like he does. Leave Wall out to dry, or leave Wright out to dry. Here comes Timmel and Wright working together on the high side as John Wall leads this race. And Wall leading in first, Harper second, third is Berger, fourth Diekman, fifth Wright, sixth Timmel. As Fernando looks to be rolling back on the track after that getting loose and getting a bump from Harper, him and Head seems to pretty much ruin their race. And Fernando are 7th and 8th respectively. Third place, and he's got Wright in fourth. And we'll just say this, Jonathan Wall is no slouch. He won the Icar Cup Series championship last season. Won it in dominating fashion over Rusty Capel. And here he is in a very familiar spot, the lead. He's facing a Gerald Harper who doesn't really get much seat time in these cars, and really putting up a heck of a fight. And there's a bump by the 5. It looks like Timmel hit the wall. So Ryan Timmel has scraped the wall. And it looks like that'll probably end his shot for the win, as now it's going to be these 5. It looks like Diekman's in second, as Diekman, like I said, has not raced since the dynamic track update, and he's looking good here in second. Diekman trying to look for a place to pass. Now he got Wright on the outside of Harper. There we go. As Diekman might try to pull out a slingshot pass, maybe to try to lead a lap here. As Wright and Berger on the high side trying to get by Harper. And with this package, with these cars, 2 cars can necessarily work together here and try to make some ground up, which this is the one thing I love about these cars, is they can be, they can go wherever you want them to. Unlike the Cup cars now, where it's hard to suck up or get momentum, these you can. As looks like Diekman's pulling off on the high side, trying to get by Wall to lead a lap. So close, as Wall's going to lead that one. But he's got Wright and he's got Berger on him, so he might lead lap 2 as you see a lap car coming around. Oh, oh Lord. As Wall gets it below the yellow line, Diekman's going to have the lead for the second. And it looks like he's going to bring Gerald Harper with him. As Wall in the 2 has been solid all day. It's been his natural position, the lead. But you people all know, especially the ones that actually race, is you could lead all the laps you want, but it's the most important one's that last lap. As we're getting under 20 to go here, so things are going to start amping up, and we're going to see who's who here. We're going to stay with it commercial free until there's either a next caution or a dead point here, but I don't think there's going to be a dead point anytime soon as Gerald Harper pulls out to get the lead on Wall, and he does. Put Gerald Harper to the lead again. Him and Diekman working together as Wright is right with Wall, and the 5 car just kind of sitting back, trying to see what all these guys are going to do. It looks like it's starting to amp up a lot. Oh, trouble. Diekman in the wall. It looks like Diekman. Now it's going to be a 4-horse race as Diekman just smacked the wall. So now Wright and Wall. Harper pushing Wright on the high side. Here comes the 5 car. As Wright's going to take the lead on the high side right now. Is he going to drop in? No. Wright needs to drop in front of Wall, but it don't look like he's going to do it as him and Harper are working together there, and now he does. To put Wright to the lead. As they're catching the lap car Fernando, as Wright's going to lead his first lap of the day. Heck of a rebound from going a lap down after that incident on lap 11. As Wright leads, Wall's in second. Wall's pulling out to take the lead, and looks like he's got a lot of help. But it looks like it might be a little too late as Jonathan Wall is going to take the lead. And Wright's going to pull out. So that didn't take long, as it looks like Wall's going to lead that lap. And Wright back to the lead. And it looks like Wall's going to take it 3 wide. Is he going to make it stick? And he did, as Wright backed out of it. Wall to the lead off the 3 wide move. Harper's going to go in the second. Wright third. Berger fourth. And it looks like Harper's going to pull out for the lead again. Laps clicking down here. I mean, who is going to win this? As it looks like now it's amped up. It's cranked up to 11 right now as all 4 of these guys are trading the lead off. And it looks like Harper's going to get held out to dry as Wright's right on Wall's bumper. Wright's going to pull out to try to get by Wall. And I don't think he's got enough steam, and that's Wall leading that lap. And Gerald's going to make it 3 wide. And he makes it stick. Wow. That was a statement there to Wall. Anything he could do, Harper can do better right now. That was an amazing 3 wide pass for the lead, but Wall's coming back. And Wall with the amazing pass, and it looks like Wright was going to cut off Berger, and now they're 3 wide. Berger taking the advantage. It looks like Berger's going to take the lead as they go 3 wide in the tri-oval. Berger led that lap. So everybody looks like they've been taking it 3 wide here lately as the laps are winding down here. Berger now has the lead. What an amazing race so far between these 4 guys. So Berger's going to look like he's going to lead this lap unless Wall pulls out, and he does. Trying to lead this lap. Looks like Wall's going to lead it on the high side. Wall has cleared him. Looks like Harper and Wright going to help him. Harper trying to squeeze right in there, and he does. As Harper pulls back up to the high side, trying to take the lead. And Harper's going to take the lead. What an amazing race, folks. And it looks like Harper's led that lap. Oh, Diekman. Diekman almost got loose there, tail end of that. And looks like he kept going. Rough race there now for Diekman. Let's get back to our battle for the lead. I'm sorry. As it looks like Wright and Wall again battling for the lead. Under 10 laps to go here. Who wants this? Diekman looks like he's going to pull it in. Looks like Wright's going to lead that and come down and hold off Wall and leave Harper out to dry. And it looks like Wall's coming back to take the lead again. This time it looks like Berger is a little bit more closer to Wright, so there's going to be a bump right there, and it gives Wright a little bit of momentum over Wall. And Wall's going to lead that lap. The laps are winding down. Who's going to make that one move that's going to secure him a race victory? 8 laps to go. Wright and Wall. Looks like they're fighting it out. Wright looks like he took the lead, and there's Berger in second. Wall third, Harper fourth. Berger coming to take the lead now with Wall helping him. Berger leads that lap. But is Berger going to come down and secure it? And Berger's staying on the high side. Wall's pushing him all the way. He has plenty of room to go down low and cut him off, but it looks like he's not. And here comes Wright and Harper fighting back. Wall's pulling out to take the lead on Berger. Now Wall leads again. I've said that quite a bit. And now it's Wall, right, Harper. Lapped car Ryan Timmel is looks like he's kind of getting out of the way a little bit. Timmel currently sitting 6th right now. As it looks like Harper's pulling out to take 2nd from right. Let's see if Berger can get up with him and give him a little. It looks like they're not going to get up close enough yet. As Harper's still on the high side. And Wall's going to lead another one. Laps are winding down. As it looks like Harper's going to slide in the 3rd. And Wall went up to, looks like the block Harper a little bit. Is Wright going to make it 3 wide? Now it looks like Ryan Timmel is slowly catching, is keeping up with the draft, so he might be a factor here. As Wall looks like he's going to take the pass for the lead again as we come to lap 46. Wright pulling onto the outside. As Wright's got a little help from Harper, but he's got Timmel has also come in. So Wright to the lead. And he's pulled the block off on Wall. Wall now moves in the 2nd. Berger looks like he's coming for 3rd unless Harper drops down. Harper does. Timmel is sitting there, the 5th car, so he could be a factor here. He is a lap down as Wright will lead this lap. And there's the lapped car Fernando as they're about to get by him. As Wright leads them down. As coming to the line next time by, we'll be on lap 48 of 50. Wouldn't it be something for the guy that won the last Icar Busch Series sanctioned race to win the new one? As that's probably what Wright's thinking right now. As he led 70 laps here back in 2010 to win. Finished 2nd in points that year to champion Kevin Dwight. But let's see if he can pull it off, as the competition got a lot better, now than it did back then. So, let's see what Wall has in store for him. Harper sitting in 3rd could be a wild card here. You know how these Daytona iRacing races go sometimes. Big pile up on the last lap. As you got to wonder, when's the move going to come? Next time by, I believe we will be at the white flag. Wright has led the last 2 right now. Wall trying to go. Actually, I think this might be the last lap. My ticker's a little off, and Wall's going for the lead. Wright shuts the door. Harper sitting in 3rd. As Harper's going to make the move for 2nd, it looks like Wright's going to have it. Harper and Wall hit. Wright gets hit. Wright spinning, and Harper takes the victory. Gerald Harper has won here at Daytona off that move. Holy cow. Let's get a replay of that, folks, as let's load that up as Gerald Harper is your winner. Wow. So walking through the last lap as we're on board with Gerald Harper right now as he just gave Brian a bump, which I think Wright thought he probably had that one at that point as Harper was trying to find a lane that wasn't there. As you see, he comes up, just pretty much runs wall up into the wall, slides, hits Wright, and just so happens to be the straightest person wrecking going across the line. And there you have it. There's your winner. I don't think he has any way to do any burnouts, but there is your winner of Daytona here for the Busch Series as Gerald Harper has won the race here. Dramatic fashion. As I don't think he has time to do any burnouts whatsoever. I think that car's toast. Nonetheless, Harper's a winner, and as he's made his car go. As we're gonna get to the final results here. Like I said, we did this Monday night, and there is your race results here. Gerald Harper pulls out the win. Harper led 4 laps, as Jonathan Wall, who led 28, led the most. Gonna come on in second after that. Third is Michael Berger, who you really didn't see much till around the end, so he comes home with a third place. And Wright, who probably got the worst end of that one, will come home fourth. And after he led 5 laps and probably led the final 2 before then, as John Deekman's going to round out the top 5 here, finishing a lap down after he hit the wall and kind of slid there as we seen earlier. Ryan Timmel's going to finish 6th after he scraped the wall and just really lost the draft. Fernando Diaz is going to come home 7th after the restart there that kind of messed stuff up. He kept with it. Ronnie Head's going to come home 8th after that wreck that he got caught up with Fernando. Tommy Anderson's going to come home 9th, and Dan LaFoe is going to round out the top 10 after I believe him and I can't remember what happened to him. I think he just exited out. I don't remember, but he rounds out your top 10. 11th is going to be Donald Kendrick after him and Langley got involved in that big pile up that Wright managed to not get took out in. Jonathan Christopher is going to come home 13th after the caution wreck there. Joseph Moss is going to come home 14th, and Timothy Hamlet's going to round out this field of finishing in 15th place. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. This was very fun to have and commentate, and like I said before, we'll do these Monday night at 8 p.m. It's open. Next week we'll hit the older configuration of Phoenix in these cars, so that should be a lot of fun. And hopefully see some of you guys there. These races are going to be broadcasted and tried to be put out this week. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the Icar Sports Network, as this will be the first racing content that will hit our little network. So it's been fun, guys. Thank you all for watching at Daytona Speedway for the the first race of the iRacing Icar Busch Series. So congratulations to Gerald Harper, who pulled out the victory, and we'll see you next time at Phoenix. Thank you. Very awesome race, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Playing around with some new editing stuff, and we'll see you guys next time at Phoenix. Thanks. And